South Carolina retakes the lead, serving 7-6.
Yes, and Coach Crouch talked about, like, the serving conversation is one that's been ongoing all season for Auburn, but it's time to kind of get into the kind of misses that they're making. A miss in the net is a no chance for the other team. Missing long is something that just requires one or two little adjustments, and that could even result in an ace. But Auburn is really working to kind of make sure that the types of misses that they have are ones that can be easily fixed and not middle of the net, top of the tape.
That was another block for Swanson. She's up to 7. Her career high is 8. She did it 2 weeks ago at South Carolina. Here's McCutcheon. One of her better swings, kept alive by Harmon. Flipped over by Anderson. Free ball, South Carolina to the outside of Paris. Dug out by Bell. Here's Anderson with a running start. What a dig on the back row. South Carolina, can they get it across? They do. Auburn on the outside to Bell to wrap it up.
Both teams scrapping and fighting for the finish of this point. Keep in mind, we've got a middle in the back row for Auburn, digging the ball, keeping the ball alive. Look at that dig by Chelsea Harmon. This is not a back row player, okay? I need to just make that clear. Handling the ball, doing a great job for her team.
Serving errors really starting to pile up here for Auburn. That's now 13 on the Tigers. Claire Wilson, junior out of Nashville, Tennessee, serves it. Long pass over to Anderson. There's the defense traveling for South Carolina.
This is a great close by Abi Anadi on this play here. Long reach, long look across the net. I mean, that is just a dominant block against Akasha Anderson.
Here she is with the swing, didn't get a lot on it. Barrett to Bell off the side of the block and down. Well, that time Bell went right at Anabi and wins the matchup. Belle Zimmerman in the serve. She's got the most aces this season for Auburn. Another good one off the top of the tape. Here's Fletcher. Was it touched at the net? It was not. And Auburn goes back in front, 10-9. Well, Brent Crouch did tell us Belle Zimmerman is the best server, especially in practice. And they want that to carry over to match play. Here she is on the outside with a rocket. It's just her second kill, but it gives Auburn a 2-point lead.
Belle Zimmerman has only played back row, and so we see her flying in for this sharp angle. Again, when you've got a player that can hit from the back row with a front row tempo on the set, I mean, that's just a deadly weapon.
.30 run for Auburn. Another serving error. That's now 14. So Auburn 11, South Carolina 10. Auburn this season, they've been led by a very talented trio of sophomores, and those three have contributed today like they've done all season.
Yes, and last year, the big story for Auburn was just how freshman heavy they were, and this is now their sophomore class. So you see Akasha Anderson, 28%, you know, basically a third of the offensive load. But as Madison Shear improves every week, being AVCA Player of the Week just 2 weeks ago, You know, this is not a team that is just kind of riding on a single player's success offensively. And so we're seeing that from Auburn, and no doubt they're trying to stack that more with transfers like Bella Bell and Kyla Swanson.
Back and forth we go, and set 4 tied at 12 after the serving error by Elena Johnson. There's Whitesides. What a pass. Wilson to Whiteside, who cashes in.
I love the vertical in this play. So it's a quick pass. The whole team kind of feels this is going to be a fast tempo play, but Riley Whitesides, I mean, she's going to get max jump every time she swings at a ball.
Barrett to Shear. Finds the soft spot on the floor and drops it home for Auburn.
I think Madison Shear's improvement is just in plays like this, high volleyball IQ. Could she rip that ball and possibly score? Yeah, she could. But in that situation, she sees a little bit of a mistiming from the blockers and just decides to put it right in the hole there. A lot of coaches call that the donut, the defensive donut, but right in the middle where nobody is standing. That's just a great, smart play by her.
Whiteside's off a Thibault. Anderson gets to it. Free ball, South Carolina. Wilson setting up Whiteside, who does it again. 16 kills for Riley Whitesides.
Riley Whitesides is heating up because of the speed of the setting. I really like how the tempo has changed for her. She's, not sure what the play is called for South Carolina, but it's clear that she is asking for a faster ball, kind of shooting through the antenna there, not your high loopy ball. She's able to put that ball away because there's typically a single block situation.
There's an answer for Madison Shear on the outside. Is that a preference on the type of pass that you want on the outside with the high looping versus the quick pass?
I would say definitely, especially in this league, what you see when you got that clean, just really nice 3-option pass, you're going to see those outside hitters call for the faster ball instead of the higher ball.
That was a tough pass there. Got over by Ruprecht. Here is Shear again. Kept alive by Thibault. Thibault gets it across. Free ball, South Carolina. Here's Paris. Gets it done again on the outside. 11 kills for the freshman out of Illinois. And this will take us to a media timeout. 1-point lead for South Carolina on the road.